E.N.D here. Ow! MEATHOOK Massacre is one of the best, if not the best card that came out of Midnight Hunt. It's very difficult to deal with, it's very difficult to win against it. Let's see how we can perform against such good spell. Opening hand, a little bit risky. I'm going to take the risk. To lend hand, it's always risky, but I have a Caustic Naturalist and the Prosperous Innkeeper, so they can help me with mana. Pathway in play for my opponent, and Youthful Valkyrie. And then Upgrade, top deck Upgrade. I needed that upgrade. I needed to deal with the Valkyrie while it's a 1-3, because once it's a 2-4, 3-5, etc, etc, it's very difficult to deal with that card. Come on, opponent. A Pathway, White Source, another Youthful Valkyrie. Unfortunately, I don't have another Upgrade. Warlock last. Not a top deck Upgrade. That's a Forest. I needed that Forest. Let's start building my battlefield. Prosperous Innkeeper, thank you for the treasure. Caustic Naturalist goes in play, and thank you for that one life. Prosperous Innkeeper, it's a very good card. That one treasure is very, very precious, and that life gaining is very, very good, especially for my deck. Rachel's Valkyrie gives the +1/+1. I need mana, I need lands, I don't have lands, so I'm going to swing with Caustic Naturalist. Probably he didn't block. I think he thought I had another upgrade. Okay, he wanted to save the Rachel's Valkyrie. But thanks to that one mana, Azika Chariot in play, 2 cats in play, and 2 life gained. 2118, Warlock class is leveled up. Looking at the top 3 cards of his library, and put one of them in the hand and the rest in the graveyard. There's a Poison Cup in the graveyard. A Foretold card. If he plays a Foretold card, it means one thing, or Doomscar or Poison the Cup. So those 2 colors, I think those are the best 2 cards with Foretold for these particular 2 colors, black and white. Doomscar or Poison the Cup. Reckless Stoneseeker, it's night, so I can give haste and trample. Let's Azika Chariot, it's screwed, thanks to 2 cats. Stormcharger Slasher, give haste and trample to itself. Swing with both of them, create another cat token, get 1 life. I think he's going to block 1 creature or 2 creatures. If he has a Doomscar, he blocks 2 creatures. No, he didn't block 2 creatures, he just blocked my Azika Chariot. At this stage, I want to kill the Rachel's Valkyrie. It is the most dangerous card, I think. He's at 12, I'm at 23. I don't think it's a Doomscar, because if it was a Doomscar, he would have blocked both creatures and then Doomscar, because obviously the battlefield will be wiped out. MEATHOOK Massacre. MEATHOOK Massacre is in play. I told you it's one of the best, if not the best card that came out of Midnight Hunt. At least he had 4 mana, so my Lord of Alvenwald and Stormcharger Slasher are still alive. At this stage I can play Tovolar or Arlen. Let's put Tovolar in play. Let's put the +2/+0 haste and trample. Swing with everything. Thank you for the extra mana. If he blocks the Slasher, no, he blocks the Lord of Alvenwald. I can't explain why. I think he didn't want the Valkyrie to die. Therefore, that's Foretold card, it's not a Doomscar. Otherwise, I would have blocked the bigger creature. He's at 5, I'm at 22. And I got 2 cards. A potential land, a Mammoth or land. A Pack Leader. I have Arlen. I have also the Gold Pendragon and the Primal Adversary. So I think at this stage, the MEATHOOK Massacre cannot save you. Unless you have a Doomscar, unless you have a way of wiping the board, I don't think you can win this game. Yes, MEATHOOK Massacre is a very, very strong card. Future Retribution, so that's not a Doomscar. Youthful Valkyrie, now it's a 3-5 and has a 4-4. I can put in play Gold Pendragon. I can put in play Arlen. I choose the Werewolf Pack Leader. And there's a reason why, because Werewolf Pack Leader for 4 mana can be base 5/3 and trample. So that's what I want to do. I want to trick my opponent with the werewolf pack leader. I have 4 mana. I don't think my opponent has stepped out. I don't think he can win this game. Obviously, he's deciding with the creatures that he wants to block. Anything that he's going to do, he's going to lose the game. Because even if both creatures die, he gets 2 life. So 7. Thanks to my werewolf pack leader, Tovolar, Stormcharger Slasher, I can give trample to any creature I want, thanks to Tovolar also. So even blocking like this, I win the game. I'm going to do 9 damage, he's going to be 5, plus the 2 life gained from the creatures if they die. I can't explain what happened. I don't know what my opponent was doing. Anything, I won this game. MEATHOOK Massacre didn't save my opponent. Very good game, very, very strong victory. Okay, let's play another game. Let's play another game against another MEATHOOK Massacre. All the games in this video will have a MEATHOOK Massacre. Opening hand, 3 werewolves, pack leaders. Let's take another risk. First game I still took a risk, and I'm going to take another risk even in this game. My opponent plays a plains. Okay. There's a mammoth, but I want the valley. So it's a land, not a creature. Considering that I don't have any 1-drop, so it was quite a good top deck. Curse of Silence. Okay. Don't hit my werewolf pack leader. He chose Ranger class. Okay, I don't have Ranger class in my hand. I have Ranger class in my deck, obviously, but I don't have Ranger class in my hand. Werewolf pack leader. If he has chosen werewolf pack leader, I would have been screwed. Reckless Stormseeker. I can get a card thanks to that particular combination, and it's a land. I needed a land. It's a land. So my next turn I can play Tovolar, another werewolf pack leader, Azika Chariot, Showdown of the Skull. He's playing good. He's playing good. He has 3 colors, red, black and white. Let's put a pathway, red source. Let's put Tovolar. Let's go for his life. Pack leader gave me 1 card. And Tovolar will give me another 3 cards. So it was quite good. Okay, I have quite a good amount of cards in hand. So I need to remove 2. I'm going to remove 1 Azika Chariot, because I have already 1 in my hand, and a land, because I have quite already 2 lands, a forest and a Shelter Sky Smashing. 5 mana, which means that probably MEATHOOK Massacre will hit the board, and that's what happened. If he didn't play MEATHOOK Massacre, I could have won the game. Yes, he got also 8 life. I have the Gold Span Dragon. I can do damage thanks to the dragon. And I have a Snake Skin Veil, which I can defend the dragon during this turn if my dragon is targeted. 4 cards in hand of my opponent. Curse of Silence. Another MEATHOOK Massacre. Okay. Snakeskin Veil. Thank you. My dragon, it's a 1-1. And he just conceded. Okay. 2 MEATHOOK Massacre in a row, but we managed to win this game. Short game, short match, but we managed to have a good victory. Thanks to my dragon and to Snakeskin Veil. Sorry. Another game, another risky hand. Another risky hand. My deck has 24 or 25 lands, including the DFCs, but always 2 land hand. I took also the risk here because I had Prosperous Innkeeper and Cacique Naturist. I think I have 25 lands with the DFCs, so foretold with white, black and blue, which means that Doomscar, Saw It Coming, Behold the Multiverse, The Celestus. The Celestus. Okay, the Celestus can help me because he can change day to night, night to day. Especially when it's night. But the Celestus will give extra cards to my opponent and extra life. Reckless Storm Seeker. I get a life thanks to the Reckless Storm Seeker. Fading Hope. And... okay. Let's give Snakeskin Veil, my Reckless Storm Seeker. Now has hexproof and I can swing with it. 15, 21. Okay. Fading Hope, it's a very strong card. It's only 1 blue. Will slow your opponent and you will scry. Very good card. Behold the Multiverse. Okay, I told you. Behold the Multiverse. Saw it coming. Doomscar. Hellos Epiphany. So, has a potential 3 mana, the Celestus, and 2 untapped lands. Let's put a pathway. Casting Naturalist. Saw it coming. No. No, it doesn't have a saw it coming. Let's swing with the Naturalist. Just to see if he has something in hand. Divide by 0. Okay. You will divide by 0. And you will learn. He's deciding which card to learn. Mascot Exhibition. At least Casting Naturalist will give me 1 mana. And I can play back the Reckless Storm Seeker. Yes, this deck is designed to slow your opponent. Probably is going to play the Mascot Exhibition then for lethal. At least I'm at 23. But still the game is quite open. It's very open. It's very open. For the time being, he has a 6 mana source, 5 lands, and the Celestus. MEATHOOK Massacre. Okay, I thought so. How strong is that card? How strong is that card? Wipe up the board. Give you life. How strong is that card? Ranger class. Let's level up Ranger class. I need to level up Ranger class because it can give me, let's say, a potential similar card draw. You will not draw the card, but at least I can play the top card of my library if it's a creature. If it's a land or enchantment or any other spell, I can play it. Behold the Multiverse. Yes, scry 2 and get more cards in hand. So my opponent has 5 cards in hand. There's the dragon. Now it's very, let's say, it's very tricky. Saw it coming. Divide by 0. At least I still have the dragon in hand. Environmental Science, which will give you an extra basic land in hand and 2 life. No creatures from my opponent, so he's just playing anything to disrupt my battlefield or my hand. Environmental Sciences. In hand I have only a Goldspan Dragon, Casting Naturalist, and the Dragon's Fire. And my opponent has quite a good amount of lands and good amount of open mana. 6 for the time being. Not enough for the Mascot Exhibition, but enough to disrupt with Divide by 0, so it's coming. Fading Hope. I don't think he's playing Alroot Epiphany, unless that's an Alroot Epiphany. Could be an Epiphany, could be a Doomscar. I want to level up Rangers class. I don't want to put creatures in play. If I put creatures in play, he's going to just divide by 0 again. Divide by 0. Okay, all my mana is gone. Teaching of the Archives. Let's swing with a 3/3. It's night. I don't have any options at all. At least I have 5 cards in play, in hand. And a wolf, a 3/3 wolf, which can, let's say, can get easily removed. Fading Hope will just remove it, because you cannot put a token in hand. There's Lear. That's a very, very nasty creature. Very. Fading Hope. In theory, I can kill Lear because I have the Dragon's Fire and I have the Goldspan Dragon, but he has too much of open mana. At this stage, he has too much of open mana. Saw it coming very easily. Let's see what he has in hand. I want him to tap those 2 lands. He has 2 lands untapped. The Celestus is colorless, so Vanishing Verse. Okay, you was too greedy. You were too greedy, because now you don't have any way to stop my Dragon's Fire, and your Lear is dead. You were very greedy. You should have waited for your turn. I can put some creatures in play. Lear was a very strong creature on my opponent's side. I can't imagine the bad words or the foul words he cursed me. Probably he's cursing me at this stage. I can't imagine his face. Sometimes Magic Arena should have some sort of a camera so we can see each other's face. Because removing Lear, Disciple of the Drown, was a very good move from my side. A very good game, very long game, very strong game. I like this. MEATHOOK Massacre, he just wants to wipe out the board. So I can't imagine MEATHOOK Massacre if it wasn't legendary. Duress, okay. At least Duress didn't do nothing. I didn't have any non-creature spells. Put the dragon in play. Fading Hope. At least I get a treasure. Let's put the Cacique Naturist in play. At this stage, my opponent has only the Mascot Exhibition and 1 land and 1 card. Sorry. There's the Exhibition. 3 creatures. Shatter, Skull Smashing. Nothing. So my opponent at this stage does not have anything in hand that can disrupt my creatures. No Divide by 0, no Fading Hope, no removal, no counter, nothing at this stage. He's at 10, I'm at 22, so I have a small advantage. Another Duress and my Shatter, Scar Smashing. No, he just removed Arlen. I can't. I would have removed this Shatter, Scar Smashing. Now it's night, so he gains a life and the card. He removed the pathway. So probably that card is needed. Unless it's another MEATHOOK Massacre. I wouldn't be surprised if it was another MEATHOOK Massacre. Goldspan Dragon. Okay. He had a way how to deal with my dragon. At least now I have mana, and I know that he stepped out. Let me smash the creatures. I can smash 2 creatures. And honestly, I don't want to waste those 3 treasures. So I'm just going to kill those 2 creatures. As I told you, I don't want to waste all my treasures. I want to keep my treasures. Because I need mana in this game. 1 card in hand. My opponent is going to play something. Yes, he's going to play the Celestus. Probably that's a land, or he doesn't need that card. He's going to discard a card. As you can see, he discarded a land, so he drew a land. But thanks to the Celestus, he changed that card. Swing with a 4/4. I'm at 7, he's at 10. It's night again. I have an Abrade. Okay, Abrade can deal with that Celestus. Does not have any way to counter my creatures. He has any way to deal with my creatures, so I'm going to swing with the Lord. I'm going to remove that 4/4. Thanks to the Celestus, he was, let's say, changing cards. Drawing a card, discard a card. So if you draw a card, you don't need it, you just Celestus. Draw another card, choose the one that you need. Doomscar. Doomscar. Okay. He has a Doomscar in hand. He's at 9, I'm at 6. Let's play creatures. That's the Mammoth. 2 cards in hand in my opponent. Behold the Multiverse. Scry 2, then draw 2 cards. He draw, at least I'm sure he draw something that he needed. There is a 4-told card. Doomscar, saw it coming. Or another Behold the Multiverse at this stage. Not a saw it coming because I would have countered that Ranger class. What's going to do? Fading Hope. Okay. Fading Hope. I'm going to level up Rangers class, and there's a reason why. Because I want to have the opportunity to cast as much creatures as possible. So, a mana, no. Yes, let's put another land in play. So the decision was a land in play or keep it as a creature. Restless Stormseeker will have haste. And that. Okay, Goldspan Dragon and the Reckless in hand. At this stage, I can put the Reckless Stormseeker or I can play the Goldspan Dragon. Oh, Reckless Stormseeker is in hand, so it's safe. So I can play the Goldspan Dragon. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. My opponent doesn't have any chance of dealing with those 2 creatures. He's at 2, I'm at 6. I am not going to put my creature in play because if that card is a Doomscar, and that was a Doomscar, my creature would have been dead. And my top deck was a land. At this stage is Dual Die, Reckless Stormseeker. He doesn't have a way how to deal with. Which means that I'm going for the win. Yes, I'm going for the win. What a game. What a game against a good card, against a good deck. MEATHOOK Massacre is a very, very strong card. I hope you enjoyed these games. I hope you enjoyed my channel. Subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.